Hello, civil engineers. This is Jom and happy Janmashtami to all of you. So, as we know, Civil Center is continuously working with the vision to guide civil engineering student and professional. And for that, we keep making series on different software related to civil engineering field. So earlier, we have completed a software on like Start Pro, that is a designing software, and we have completed a series on that. And now we are going to continue the series of Tekla structures, that is a detailing software. So this is basically used to do the detailed drawing of any particular construction project. And in this series, we are going to discuss about a live project of a G+1 residential building. So we have completed so many things in this series. And what are the different things? Like we have learned how to just modify the grid lines, then how you can model the columns, beams, slabs, then footing and the panels. Then we have learned about the edit command, and right now we are learning about the view command. In the view command, we have already learned about the zoom in last session. So if you haven't watched that session, then you can simply find that by the end of this video. And in this particular session, we are going to learn about representation. But before that, let's understand why is this required. Why is representation required and how it is going to help you out while you are doing the detailing in Tekla structures. So basically, if you are using like representation, different colors are there, then you have like different types of the transparency level. Like it can be opaque, it can be like 50% transparent, 70% transparent, or 90% transparent. Then it will help you to just find out any structural member immediately. Okay, so how to do that? Let's understand in this session. So over here, you can see this is our model, and in this model, what we have beams, columns, and the footings. Okay, now if I am going to represent any of these, so you can see I have already created a beam representation over here so that it can help you out while dealing with all these things. So first of all, let's discuss about all. So all means you are talking about each and every structural member that is present over here and all the members that are mentioned over here. Next thing over here is the color by class. That means while modeling the beam, column, footing, slab, and panels, we have defined them a particular class. Now, if you want to just do the representation using the class, you can see the colors like this. So classes are basically defining the color of a particular structural member. But suppose you want to look at the whole model in yellow color. Okay, then you can just choose the color yellow and click on modify. Then if you want to change the transparency of this, like you want to make it 90% transparent, then you can just click on modify and it will be 90% transparent. Then if you want to hide all this, then you can just click on hidden and click on modify. Now I want to make it visible again, then click on visual and modify. Now if you want to just change it for the beams, okay, so I have already created this beam and I will also show you how you can create that too. Okay, so first of all, if you want to just restrict yourself to the beams, then what can you do? You can either change the color of the beams, like you want to make it pink and click on modify, but it is not doing any kind of change. So why is it so? Because all are having the color yellow and the transparency level is visible. So first of all, I will have to go to the all and choose the option of as is. Okay, so that means you are keeping everything as it was earlier, but you are defining a new thing for the beam. Now click on modify and you will see that all the beams are modified to this new color that you have assigned over here. Now same you can do for the transparency. First of all, go to all, change the transparency to as is, and now if you want to just to make it visible with a different transparency level, suppose 50% transparent, then click on modify and you will see that it is 50% transparent over here. If you want to just go for more transparency, you can go for 70%, or even the 90% is possible over here. So like this, you can go for the different type of transparency level. If you want to hide all the beams, then you can also click on hidden and then modify, and you will see that all the beams are hidden over here. So like this, you can just hide all the beams and start modifying the columns. Like I have modified this one. Okay, now I want to just modify this column. So it was hard to find or mark this column when I was working in the previous way, but now it is very easy for me to modify this column. I can simply change the cross section to 300 by 400 and also the class by this, and click on modify. Then you can see I have this modified column. Now why you have to use that? You have to just modify a number of reinforcements and the number of type of columns. Okay, so suppose you are using 7 types of different columns in a particular structure, so you can just provide them a specific class and you can start using them like this. Also, you can do the modification like this by setting their prefixes. Like I am going for a column of 400 by 400. So let's create an object group over here. Okay, add a new row, and over here just click the category as part, okay, or object, and then you can just identify the type over here. So let's go for the part, then property should be profile, and that equals to, let's say, 400 by 400. So I am just defining most of the columns over here. Okay, now you have to just make the changes in the name over here. So Control V, then save as, and then save. So let's not use it like this. Let's name it like this, then save as, and click on save. Now you can close it. Okay, so now you will see that you have this new modification of object over here. Okay, so suppose you want to hide all these things, then you can just click on modify, and you will see that all the columns of that dimensions were hidden. Okay, now if you want to make it visible, so you'll see that all the beams of this column is visible like this. Okay, so 400 by 400 is the dimension of this beam and it is visible like this. Okay, so like this you can just define and assign the different properties so that you can easily identify a structural member and do the detailing of that. Now when you will start working on the actual project, then that will help you a lot while doing the detailing. And how to do that we will learn in the upcoming videos. Till then, stay tuned with our channel, and if you have liked the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and colleagues, and subscribe to our channel. And if you want me to make a video on any particular topic in Tekla structure, then you can also suggest that in the comment section and I will just make a video on that. Okay, now those who are civil engineering professionals, for that we have started a new thing, how to become a building consultant. So if you want to be a part of this, then I will add a link in the description. All you have to do is to just click on that link and join the free webinar, and there everything will be explained to you. Okay guys, till then, take care, bye bye, and join the webinar. Thank you.